Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Keep It Concise. Let's get into the show. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, ConcisetheBarber. We are here at the Keep It Concise podcast, man. Shout out to everybody that continues to tune in. I truly appreciate it, y'all. Tonight is going to be a cool, smooth, fun night. Let me put my camera down just a little bit. I thought it got me a little bit better. Okay, so tonight is going to be a smooth night, man. I know a few of y'all got some stuff going on. It is just right around that corner. The New Year's, Christmas time, but it's the end of the year. And if y'all know me, I like to do something called the Concise Awards for the year-end stuff. And honestly, we're gonna go back just a little bit on some of my Concise Awards that I have done throughout the years. I always love doing this. It is an interesting thing that I like doing. And actually this year is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to add more to the mix, and I'm actually getting started with this already. Jason, what's going on, man? Blessings to you. Hope all is well with you. Like I said, shout out where you're from. Tune in. Let us know what city you're tuning in from, and I truly, truly appreciate it. But tonight's going to be a calm, cool, chill night. Not too much, but it's that time. It's that time of the year where I like to wrap everything up. I am going to go back over some of the videos I have done, even some of my notes, everything that I have used throughout this year. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff that I have done. Remove. Okay, add to the stage. Stop playing. Some of the stuff that I have done, which is my Concise Awards. So I think the earliest year I have done this, let me see. I'm going to say it is 2023. I could be wrong, but 2023, we can go ahead and look at this one and let's see exactly what my top clippers were at that time. I gave both of them a 4. The Concise Awards, that's what I like to call it, of 2023, y'all. Thank y'all for coming back. I think I got a 2022. If you have not watched the trimmer one, that one just recently came out. Make sure you guys check that one out as well. But let's get into what is the best clipper of the year. And it took a long time for me to make this, but I'm glad we got to this point right before Christmas. I wanted to gift y'all with my clipper of the year. So let's just get right into this video. I want to tell you the categories. I want to see what they are. 2023 this is. Bit when it comes to a clipper, because we are talking about, I'm going to turn this up a little that a clipper and trimmer can do. So here are the categories. We will be talking about price, power, battery life, bulk, fading, noise, packaging, and design. There is no just a performance section or a blade section. I've broken down the performance section into bulk and fading. So let's get into this and let's see what I even have at number 10. Like I said, the list is not, it's going to be different for everybody. There's a few people that has already done these videos, and I would definitely say check them all out, see what everybody else has to say, because I know my list is going to be all right, bro. Get to the product. Number 10 is clipper that most people probably don't use. Most OGs probably do use it, and the people that really care about different types of clippers that are out there. And number 10, it is the Oster Octanes. Yes. Okay. Detachable clipper. Oster Octanes top 10 in 2023. And I think a detachable, let me not pause it right there. I look crazy. I think a detachable clipper always has to be in somebody's top 10. Hands down. Like, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that a detachable today is still effective? To me, I have 2 of them. So I definitely feel like they still should be in a top 10 somewhere. That's just my thoughts. I think I'm going to skip all of this though. What I got for 9? 6 points at number 10. So let's get to number 9. We're out of detachable clippers, and y'all might go crazy on me for this one as well. But number 9, I do have the gold or the black magic clips that just came out. Okay. So in 2023, I had the gold magic clips. You know what? I'm not mad that I even had that. Like, for real. To me, you can't go wrong with the magic clips, especially with that stagger tooth blade. This clipper is what brought a lot of things into existence, if people were really being honest. So I had in my top 10 in 2023. Jason said, hopefully I can cop a detachable. Yeah, detachable to me is like, respectfully, everybody needs a detachable. Trust me. Like, it's just one of the things that you will love to learn how to use. and master. CT, what up? I use I-76. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I honestly feel like it's good for us to have that. For real, for real. All right, let's keep going. I'm only going to do a few of these. I want to see what the top
clipper
like
to have, especially for beginning barbers. It is not a clip lever; it is a floating lever. I honestly would love to see newer barbers get into detachable clippers and floating levers. Just learning how.
I'm gonna skip a little bit
into the notes. Let's just see how I viewed out the whole points and everything like that, because the FX1 Low Pro clipper can easily be somebody's number one clipper, but I have it at number 3.
At this point in 2023, very much so.
I have the price at a 4. I have the power at a 4. I have the battery life at a 4. I have the bulk at a 4. I have the fading at a 5. That's one of the best things that it does. Is the blue MIM blade. It fades great. It takes down bulk, but I couldn't give it perfection, so that's why I gave it a 4. The battery life, like I said before, is about 2.5 to 3 hours. The power is at 7,200 or 6,800 RPMs. That is great. Can't be mad at that. So for noise, I did give it a number 2 because it can get up there just a little bit. Packaging is great. Nothing wrong with it. So I gave it a 3. And the same thing with the design. I gave it a 3, which is an A+. The design on it, honestly, how you hold it in your hand, it's probably 1 to 2 when it comes to best feel in your hand.
And I still feel like that. Like, not to be like that, but ergonomically, the Low Pros, when they came out, was like one of the best feels in hand. Now, has Babyliss, have they came out with something that elevated that feel? To me, very much so. But at this point, like, I honestly thought that I was like a fair
the
score.
Power you can feel when you're cutting all
this
of that,
is top 3.
It's just an amazing.
This is top 3.
Like I said, this is 3rd on my list, but it might be number 1 or 2 on yours. But this is just how I rated out everything through the categories. Don't beat me up too much for it being number 3. But I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about the number 2 on my list. And
I think I know what this year's. What do y'all think the number 2 one was in 2023? What do y'all think that one was? I honestly think that it's something that y'all probably don't even use much at all. I probably talked about it a few times. Octanes is on my station. Been almost since it was introduced. Dope. Can you easily fade a clipper? Can you easily fade a clipper to detachable? Never use one. Can you easily fade a clipper to detachable? Never use one. What do you mean by that? I think I messed up. I think I messed that up. You said the Meccas in 2023? Let's see. Them things was on a Black Friday deal for $20 too. I don't know if y'all missed that. I talked about it.
Yes, it made it up there that fast. We got to talk about this clipper right here. At number 2, I do have the Gamma Plus Cyborg.
The Gamma Plus Cyborgs? The Gamma Plus Cyborgs? I mean, oh man. I ain't think that. But at the time I had them, I loved the trimmer and how they felt so much that I couldn't be mad at the feel of the Cyborg. Now, was this heavier? Very much so, but I ain't scared of no heavy clippers or anything. But I did like how this cut. It was kind of quiet. It brought a little versatility, left hand click lever and right hand click lever. I was kind of taken aback at how this performed, to be honest. So it's probably why I had it in top, my top 2. Well, let's see what I got to say, because we're gonna go to 2024 too.
I know that's gonna cause some problems in the industry, but y'all gotta hear me out. We gotta talk about this for real, because when it comes to the Cyborg clipper, 6-hour runtime, 180-minute charge time, the option for it to have a lever that's for a lefty or a righty, the digital brushless motor, the price not being the most expensive clipper, but it's definitely one of the heaviest clippers. But the balance on it is so well. It comes up with the vapor blade. But let's just get to the points. You know what I mean? I don't want to give y'all too much, but this clipper is a workhorse. If you like any type of heavy clipper at all, this is definitely number 1 when it comes to heaviest clipper of performance, like how well it can do for you. Let's get into the points of it. So when I gave it a price at $220, it's not even the highest clipper out there, so I gave it a 5. When it comes to power, I gave it a 5. 7,500 RPMs. When it comes to battery life, 6-hour runtime, I gave it a 5. When it comes to bulk, I did give it a 4. When it comes to fading, I gave it a 4. Due to the weight of it, you might not want to use this clipper for both all the time, every time, but could give it a 5. It's not, to perfection. It feels a little bit lighter than maybe, but since it does have some weight to it, I gave both of them a 4. When it comes to the noise, it has a nice hum sound to it. I gave it a 2. When it comes to the packaging, all the things that you get with this thing, extra lever, the charging dock. I love their quality charging dock. I like the fact that it lights up. Some people care for that, some don't. I gave it a 3. And when it comes to the design, I gave it a 3 as well. Because
I honestly think that this is like a fair assessment. I think it's a fair assessment. Now, it being 6-hour runtime, I almost forgot about that. I'll be honest, I almost forgot about that. All right, let me get to some of these comments. That's how I use it mostly. Put in guidelines up to 1.5, then blend with adjustable lever. Yeah, I mean, I can fade. I can do a whole fade with the detachables. I mean, fading with the clipper into a section that detachable was used on. I mean, you can. Cyborg was $99 on Amazon. I'll grab that. Are detachable cut lengths for blades the same as clipper guards? Nope. That's why it's good to learn it. Nope. What's your favorite clipper for blending and fading? Disregarding bulk results. There's a few. There's a few I like. Honestly, I like for fading. Masters, Vapors, the Tensor one, the T45, my detachables, and the Phenoms with the right blade. You said it's a heavy clipper. It is. It is. Now I'm curious. Let me hurry up and get through this. Now I'm curious. What is my number one? Let's see what number one is.
Clipper, nothing. For the number one spot, the Clipper of the Year, the Concise Clipper Award goes to JRL Onyx Clipper. Let's get them a hand. Let's get them a shout. Y'all got to congratulate them. They did an amazing job on this clipper.
Yep.
And I have to talk about the points, but I want to talk about everything else that this thing can do. I just love this clipper. Shout out to them, man. The JRL Fade Blade is one of the best blades. It never gets hot. You never have a problem. Their click lever is probably one of the best click levers you will ever see. Even just the feel, the body.
Yo, my face is so serious right now. It's not even funny. But the JRLs, you know what? The JRLs took over for me. I think I talked about this before. Is the wall seniors, because I feel like a lot of people had the magic clips and the wall seniors like kind of hand in hand. But I feel like the JRL Onyx, just that 2020C and the Onyx, they took over the seniors to me. Like everybody had a JRL 2020. Or now they got an Onyx. Diamantes, we'll talk about that.
The build of it, how it feels in your hand ergonomically. It's a very, very quiet clipper. Nothing as quiet as this. It has 2 speeds. The lowest speed, it will give you 6,200 RPMs. The highest speed will give you 7,500 RPMs. Like, this thing is crazy. And I could be wrong with RPMs, but it gives you 2 speeds. So if you want to slow it down and use it like it's a fast feed, that is great. Low speed, you get 5 hours of runtime. High speed, 4 hours of runtime. You do have hanging hook right here. Everything about this, man, I love it. I love the display of the time that you have remaining. I wish a lot of other clippers got to that, but let's just see how I graded this to how it made it to the number one spot. So here we go. When it comes to the JRL, the price, I will give it at a 4. When it comes to the power, easily a 5. The battery life, easily a 5. When it comes to bulk, this thing can take down some bulk. I don't want nobody to tell you that it can't. You got 2 speed options. Even if it has to go at a slower speed, you could take that bad boy down. So I gave it at a 5. It fades at a 5. I have the noise at being in one of the quietest trimmers out there at a 3. I gave the packaging at a 2. Now, I will say one thing about their packaging. When it comes about taking stuff out of that packaging and closing that packaging up, they do got to work on that. That's why I ain't get a 3. It got a 2. And then when it comes to the design,
what am I talking about?
Give it a 3 as well. There's nothing wrong with this clipper.
All right, so I think that was a good year. 2023, that was definitely a good year. Let's go to, I don't want to do trimmer. Trimmer, I feel like it's just anybody can do. Like, well, no, trimmer is actually like more interesting. But I want to just stick with the clippers right now. If that's okay with y'all. I got concise, I got all around hitters, and then I got let's just go to this.
CTB. You know who it is.
All right, YouTube, what's going on? We are back. Now we are like a whole different person. Let me get into these comments real quick before we get into it. You said Rebels and Cyborgs have sales on Best Buy. That's crazy. Onyx. Yeah, I just bought the J-Roll Ghost earlier today. It need more power though. Okay, I'm like, what are you using it for? Is there a stretch bracket for the Recons? That's a good question. I don't think so though. I don't think you need a stretch bracket for the Recons, but that's just my take. That's just my take. So let's see what we're talking about.
Into the nitty gritty, this is my top 5, and I really had to break this thing down because I really want y'all to understand how I have this in my top 5 and what's really going on. We explained that I did the price, performance, and the ergonomics, right? And this section
that's all cool,
doesn't fit well in my hand, so I kind of went that way, with it. So all of these right now that I have put in my top 5, these are the ones to me, like, I don't know.
So it was 2024.
Any of these clippers, for real,
Jason? It was 2024.
So now, when it comes to price, that's where things get a little bit sticky because some of the stuff that's on the list, you're going to be like, bro, how in the world did you have this on the list? Some of the stuff is on here for $300. The Saber Tools and Metal Instinct, right? Hands down, it's $300. That's a lot of money. Let's just be real. But I also look at the value. What I mean by value, like, what is everything that comes with it? And other than the Saber Tools that don't come with multiple lids, I do feel that Stylecraft stays most, consistent on what they give you in the packaging. You get guards, you get a stretch bracket, so you can switch that out. You can put different type of, steel blades on it. You can switch out the cutting blade if you like. You get a new Echo blade. Like, there's really some good stuff about it. They have a brushless motor. The only downfall I'll say about the Saber Tools is the fact that the runtime. I'm not used to the runtime being 2.5 hours. So that is something to look at when I did do my top 5. When it came to the Metal Instincts, it's the same price, but you get more value. You get 3 interchangeable lids. You get, you can switch out the levers. You do get the stretch bracket. You do get tight guards. And also you get that universal modifier. Like, all of that little bit.
All right.
That crunches so much sometimes. I got to a point like, all right, I need you to calm down on the crunch. I'm just being real. But I do like it. Definitely deserves the number 4 spot. I like how, it's not that loud. It doesn't have many lid options and all that jazz. Really don't, it's really up to you how you feel. Babyliss Slow Pro FX1. Shout out to the Babyliss Slow Pro FX1. Hands down.
Top 3.
Best.
So this made number 3 2 years in a row.
It is quiet. I love the click lever. The click lever.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even realize that.
For me, it has not got hot. FX1, the whole battery. Like, I know some people can.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind their ecosystem at all. A lot of people really go crazy about it because they brought something new and it's something different. I don't mind that at all. You know what I mean? But my thing is that ergonomically, how the click lever, all of that stuff, like, this really was a good machine to really use. So this is probably why I got top 3 2 years in a row. All right, let me keep going.
Don't like it, but for me, I had no problems with the battery.
All right, let's get the top 2
list. You're at the number 2 spot. Respectfully, any clipper that can do what this clipper do, 7,800 RPMs, 3-hour runtime with a charging dock. It has an LED display. You know where your runtime is. It's one of the quietest clippers I have used. The blade never gets hot, and this is still under $100. Then you can get this thing for $80. So the fact that you can get this for $80 and has all of those things, hands down, price value is definitely up there. The power is definitely up there, and the ergonomics is up there. So why would it not be in my top 5? It made it to the number 2 spot. So congratulations.
I remember when I was doing this video and I was really utilizing this clipper all day, like all the time, all day. Like, this is like, that clipper that you find yourself picking up and you're not realizing that you're picking up that one more than the other ones. That's what this Super Mecha clipper did for me. Hands down, even till this day, it's still one of the best. I would say it is the best budget clipper you will ever find. That's how I honestly feel. So, just my thoughts. Let me keep going.
Congratulations to the Mecha dope clipper, honestly. All right, number 1 spot. There's only one less. Shout out to the Ghost. The Ghost Edition made it. JRL, hands down, still holding the number 1 spot. I definitely thought I was going to get knocked off. When I was doing all these numbers and everything like that, it was very, very close, but it did have some things that's up on it. And one of the things I recently just said is that has that rapid recharge. It has a 5-hour battery life.
Let me just stop right there, because I honestly think that some barbers really don't understand when I say the rapid recharge is one of the best things you can have on your clipper. You know why? Is because it allows your clipper to last a lot longer than other clippers would. The fact that it allows the battery to drain and then it recharges it back up when you hit it on that green button. To me, that makes like you really care about how I'm using this product. So for me, for some people, they're like, "Oh no, that don't matter. That don't matter." I'm like, but it does though. it really does. So to me, the fact that now they got that on both of the Diamante clipper and trimmer combo, we'll talk about it. But yeah, you're right. The mechas are fire, and you was right. Onyx again for 2024. Now let me ask y'all this: do y'all think the Onyx? Do you think JRL is gonna be the top one this year? Just off of what you used, what do you think?
3-hour charge and 2-speed 6,000 7,500 RPMs. One of the best blades, one of the quietest clippers that you can have. Some people don't like the ergonomics, but to be honest, I really don't see a problem with the ergonomics at all. It fits well in my hands. So respectfully, JRL still holds it down to be the #1 clipper. Like, I'm not even trying to be like that. It's that good. Nothing that to me has come out to knock that thing off, but it was close. So we will see what the companies have to offer. That is just my Concise Awards.
So to me, it is so. Oh, y'all didn't even see that. I'm so sorry. It's okay. So y'all just watching me. I was just watching that, but not to me. It is so interesting that look at this. Look at this. I just asked y'all. Do you think that the Onyx or JRL will still be the #1 spot? Jason said no, but #3 I would guess. Okay. Neil said no. If I think you're going to have the Phenoms at 1. Oh wow. Okay. So to me, it's interesting that this is why I love doing this every year. Because you think that something's going to stay, especially if it's done it for years. Like, I honestly think that 2022, let me see. Because I don't know if I did it for 2022. I might have. What is this? What is this? I don't think I did. Oh, check my not Nas, hop on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, but hop on there. We'll talk about some Cyber Monday deals. But like my last video, literally, I have gave mad nuggets on where to shop. But let me see. I'm trying to see if oh, so I didn't do a 2022. So anyway, that being said, y'all, for 2 years, I had the Onyx being #1. And it's no question. No question. But here's the thing though. 2025 is going to be an interesting year. You know why? When the Onyx came out, do y'all remember this? When the not the Onyx, the 2020C. Do y'all remember that coming out as a combo set? Yes or no? Or the Onyx. Did the Onyx come out as a combo set, or could you just automatically buy it individually? You said it was not. You said it was not a combo set, clipper only. Yep. So now in 2025, we don't have clipper only from JRL now. Did y'all notice that? We got the combo set, the Diamante. Like, I don't think you can go in JRO right now just to buy. Can you go anywhere right now and buy it? Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see where you can buy it separately. Sorry, y'all. Battles of the combos now. I remember the Clipper. No combo only. Okay, so I'm glad y'all saying that because I want y'all to understand this. When I do my my Concise Awards, when it comes to best clipper, best trimmer, and all that, even maybe I do a best combo. Understand why I'm going to say what I say about the whole combo set and stuff that individually comes out, because for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm just doing this assessment just now. When they came out with the clipper by itself, right? It stood out way bigger than the trimmer did. They upgraded the trimmer with the Onyx set, but they kept some things similar from the JRO 2020C clipper, which I appreciate. Now we got the combo. They upgraded some things, right? Respectfully, they definitely did. And my last video I had it as the top 3 combo set. I had that, the Phenoms, and then T45s. Hands down, to me, those are the top 3 at that moment. And now we're going to get to the end of the year, and now I got to do best clipper, best trimmer, shaver, combo. Like, I got to do those, and how I'm going to view that is just going to be a little bit different due to the fact that we did not get the same product the same exact way how we used to before. So I just want y'all to it doesn't matter what combo set it is. If see, and this allows you to buy, even though it's a combo set, you're allowed to buy individually. When it comes to the Phenoms and the Recons, you can buy those individually. Even the T45s, you can buy individually. But there are some combo sets you got to buy together. Nothing wrong with it. But I do think that there is some difference in that when it comes to like how I'm going to do my award, to be honest. So what do y'all think is going to be the number 1 clipper of the year and also the number 1 trimmer of the year? And let me know what kind of award you would like to see of the year. I have a few. I actually was writing this stuff down, and I already started all this madness, but I'm curious what y'all think. What is something that y'all would like to see as a concise award, like challenge or comparison? What would you like to see? I mean, you see the clipper of the year, the trimmer of the year. You know what? I didn't write this one down. I just thought about that one. I got my notes for real. And I'm starting, literally, like, recording wise, I'm starting tomorrow because it's a lot. Mini play. What does that mean? Is it rare to find a combo where every clipper, trimmer, and shaver is a great product? That is a beautiful, beautiful question. Beautiful question. We're going to find out. It's a beautiful question, though. What's going on, Andy? Hop on over to YouTube. Oh, yeah. Remove. Let's do that. Top 5 guards. Do I have that? Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Forced combo sets make me feel like one of the machines isn't that good. JRL is known for a great clipper, but okay trimmer. Buster Brown. That is an interesting take. And also I would challenge that take and say, what if they did something? What if it was opposite this time? What if the trimmer was fire and the trimmer and the clipper was eh? Not talking about just JRL, I'm just talking about like any set. Wait. You did guards. Yeah. I did top 3 hairstyle trends of the year award. Low taper, etc. Oh, that's a dope one. Hairstyle trends. Top hairstyle trends. That'll be kind of hard. Well, no, not hard, but I feel Babyliss Pro has good combos. Okay. The winner was the JRL again. What do you mean? What are you talking about now? When it comes to what? Cocoa trimmer is good. Clipper is okay. But I think the new hot pink, they're fixing the clipper, especially with the new lever. Okay. So other than top clipper awards, I got one. So I'm gonna do what's going on, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do brand. I'm gonna do brand. Top brand of the year. And I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do that in that video. What's going on, Bazio? Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Hope everybody was blessed and well. But yeah. So that's one video I'm doing. It's already kind of like in the works. I'm gonna do brand. And I know y'all gonna be like, well, how you gonna do that? I'm gonna do it. You'll see. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Top 3 Clipper color awards. That's so like opinionated. I don't know about that one. My clipper of the year is the Sand Low Pro with the Echo Blade. Dez, that was top 3 last year. Guards. Yeah, I'm gonna do guards. Wait. The winner was JRL again. Oh, you said the guards. The JRL guards is they got some. I'll say this. There's a top. You said Luke playing in the Big G. Luke. All right, bet. There is I have a top. I don't know how many people pay attention to this, but I do have top 3 guards that I use. Period. You said like the live, please. I appreciate that. You said don't pick Andis. Okay. He said don't pick Andis. The brand, I'm gonna say brand of the year. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a lot for me to give like an award out for that. To be honest, it's not just about for me. It's not just about product. It's a little bit more that goes into that. Yes, you picked the JRO Premium Guards. That was last year. I believe. What about the top 5 worst products of the year? Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all really want to see that type of video? Y'all want to see the top 5 worst products of the year? I'm not a person that shuns people. I understand how hard it is to do business. So it's hard to me to like, for people that took the courage to even have a brand. Like, do y'all want to see that? He said, "Nah, yeah, I can't do that." I know there's probably a lot of other creators that would, but it ain't part of my flow. Any other ones? Any other ones? I got a good amount though. I will have to say that I've been doing some work, and I've been kind of like background work. Wait, what to avoid? I would like to know what to avoid, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. But that's I feel like in my concise reviews, you can figure that out. But I do get what you're saying, like what to avoid or what not to. I would say maybe like overhyped type of products. How about that? How about that? How about I do an overhyped type of products that we can avoid? Is Stylecraft there? What do you mean? There where? Top barber accessories of the year. Yep. Yep. I got that's one of them. That's one of them. I think like the most slept on product of the year award is something that I feel like we all can like get value from. I'll probably do like a top 5. Like a must haves that you need in the shop that are like slept on. But yeah, that's a good one though. What's going on, Vince? Which Stylecraft clipper would you say is best for fading and blending? For it made them more appealing. Even the sabers dropped to 240. Well, hold on. Let me see something. Because is where are you getting that price from? Is it from their site? Let me see some. Because y'all know me, I would definitely say you can't go wrong with the saber tools, the shorty, the rebel. When it comes to fading, you can't go wrong with either or. Let me add that to the cart. Hit accept. All right, continue shopping. Okay. Let me go to my cart. It comes with a brush. Okay, cool. I don't care about none of that. Let me view and edit. Come on, come on. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to see something. Black Friday. Let me add that code in. Yep, 240. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, I would go with that. And that's better than my discount code, Concise15. If I was you, I'll grab that. Yep, you're right. On Black Friday, it's 25% off. Black Friday is their discount code. If I was you, I'll use that. But if there's a more, I mean, anybody that's been on here, you already know what it is. Scan the QR code. If you want more discount codes for other things, just scan that. Wall Senior, like Clipper, that's not the Rebel. What you mean? My next set is the T45 set. Yeah, it's a good set to have. All right, I'm going to take that off. It's a good set to have, to me. Any other questions? If not, I'm going to hop off. But before I hop off, I will talk about a few websites I think is still good to to look into. Last week I talked about it. Let me just let's just get them on. Let's add it to the stage. Why does this look like this? So real quick, barbersalon.com. I told y'all last week about them. What's their Black Friday? 20% off. So you can go ahead and check them out. Let's see. Oh, we not. Okay. What? No, I didn't say that. Here's another one. Williamsport Bowman Barber Supply. They got 15% off November 28th to December 1st. So if I was y'all, I would hop on this. Is that on? Is that? Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure how this thing is 140. This thing used to be $100. I honestly want to try that level 3 cologne, I believe, or is it aftershave? I'm not sure, but I want to try it. Classic 76s, 153. So yeah, they got some stuff. They got some stuff. Let me go to another one. I honestly don't know how I forgot this, but y'all might want to hop on this one as well. They got a Black Friday sale, 30% off, like 30% off. Like this is a good deal. 175 and 160. It's a good deal. For the clipper and trimmer. Yeah. Under 400. Easy. What's another one? Now this one, they had some crazy deals too. Salon back bar. I think they some of these I think they sold out, but just check salonbackbar.com as well. Like I remember this one right here with this magic clip and a shaver. They sold out one day, and I think they had to restock it. See this combo is actually well, you get a little bit more, so it's a little bit more than the T45 because this does come with the blow dryer. But without the blow dryer, you can get that for what 330, 325 on the 245 site. There was another one. What was the name of it? I forgot. I'm not even sure. Let me see. Oh, this one. Arsenal Barber Supply. Stop trying to tell me to join y'all. I think I zoomed in last time. Yeah. So if I was y'all, this is another one. They do got some crazy deals though. Really? Really? You ain't gonna put me back up there? Okay. They do got some crazy deals. So that's like the quick one too from last week. A clipper that is similar to the Rebel as far as power to debulk. What's your budget? Let me know your budget, and I'll tell you my thoughts on that. Have you tried the Stylecraft Rain clippers? I was debating between those and the Saber 2 for fading and blending, or the Gero Onyx. I've seen around 152. I have not used the Rain clippers, just the trimmers. The Saber 2s are a beast, but when it comes to fading, but so are the Gero Onyx. It all depends at this point. When it comes to the Onyx, do you like that nice, smooth, like soft cut, or do you like that loud crunch cut? If you like the loud crunch, get the Saber 2s. If you like something that's still going to give you a nice blend, but you don't really hear too much of a crunch unless you switch out the blade, get the Gero Onyx. You said these sites are playing with the prices. They inflate the price and then mark it down. Yeah, some honestly have some really good deals, though. I have to be honest. Yo, the last couple of trimmers I bought are crap, though the Stylecraft Flex trimmer and the Babyliss Slow Pro trimmer. So you don't like those? Are you saying those are your favorite, your best ones, or those are the ones that don't do you no good? My budget is 100 to 150. All right, let me see. A clipper that's similar to the Rebel as far as the bulk. All right, Jason, you said 100 to 150. I'm gonna be real with you. Yo, get a Mecha clipper. Like, get a Mecha clipper. 7,800 RPMs, brushless, digital brushless motor. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Or, for 150, let me see something. If the Onyx, I would say the Onyx, if they got a sale for 150 right now for the clipper. Yeah, let me go to clipper. Sometimes I just need to see them, and then I can be like, oh, okay. I mean, you still can't go wrong with the singers, but I'm old school like that. Oh, this ain't working? Okay. I'll go somewhere else. What? I had a whole slow moment. Oh. I mean, the Phenoms will do it too. The Phenoms will work great. The fact that you can just switch out the blade and depending on what type of blade you put on it, it definitely will help. 150. The Gamma Boosted will definitely do the job too. And they got Barber Salon got it for 100 right now. That's a good deal. I'll grab that. But you could probably find an Onyx for the price you're looking for. Yeah. The ones I said I would do. My cutting blade is constantly moving on a flex trimmer. I don't know how to fix this. It's only 2 months old. Well, let me ask you this. Mikhail, I think I said that right. If you switch out the blade, right? Let's say you switch out the blade. Well, take the blade off. Look at that spring. Look at the prongs. See if that's like sitting correctly. If it's not sitting correctly, then I will switch out the blade, switch out the cutting blade, and that piece that attaches to the cutting blade. It could be something that's like messed up in that, or I mean, it has to be something of that nature because it's not the trimmer in itself. It has to deal with the blade, the cutting blade, or the spring. That's all it really could be. So I don't know if you have any extra blades, but I'll try to switch it out. Or you can do this. You can send it back if it's really send it back. Jason, Rebels are 99 on Amazon right now. Yeah, I'll pick that up. They don't. Waste of money. Maybe I need to buy new blades. But the trimmer is only 2 months old. I'm kind of having the same issue with the sabers too. Is this the issue you had? No, I haven't really had any problems with my sabers. The flex, I never had a problem with the flex. I just don't like the feel of the flex. But yeah, I haven't really had no adjustment like cutting blade stuff biting, or I haven't had any of that problems. I would actually just take it back. Now, where did you get it from? Did you get it from them or like a supplier? Nice, thank you. You're welcome. What's a good straight razor? What's a good straight razor for lineups? Oh man, all of them are great. It's just how you use it, right? But I like the Parker razor. I like the Irving razor. JRL actually has a new razor. Actually, I've been using that and I like it. I mean, how you use it is a little different. Feather razor, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. They're all great, but they can all be a problem if you don't know how to properly use it. Best blade for the Phenom clippers. Well, I don't know. That depends on how you cut. Some people like taper, some people like fading. I like the original Annis Master Blade on it. I have the fat blade, Annis Master Blade, and I have like it's not a surgical blade, but it's a thin blade. Amazon has the Jero Onyx Ghost for $150. Oh wow. Jason. Makes sense if it's the spring, can I? Yep, you can. You definitely can. Did you cop the fours? You talking about Jordans, bro? Jason, you talking about Jordans? I know. I've been on this live enough times for y'all to know. When it comes to Jordans, I'm just not a person. I'm just not hip to it, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't be on the release dates. The Jordan 4s just came out. I don't even like the Jordan 4s. Then I'll be honest with you. The Rare Air Jordan 11s. I like those. Am I getting them? Probably not, but I like them. I do like how they are. I kind of left it, so it's been over a year now, so it's too late. But thanks, I'll get a new blade. That helps. Okay. Yeah, it should. It definitely should help. Yeah, all the black joints. Yeah, nah, I don't really care for fours. Fours are like blocks to me. Like you gotta like, yeah, I don't really care for fours. I know that might sound crazy to some people. They were like, oh, really? I don't really. And the crazy thing is that I had them all. I had every Jordan up until like 18. Jordan 18. Because I forgot let me see. Let me make sure. Because of my high school days, yeah, it was the 18s. We used the 18s as our school our team sneakers. Like the starting five. Not everybody was able to grab them, but the starting five, that was our team sneaker. That should let you know how old I am. But yeah. But the Jordan 11s Rare Air are the ones I like. Those are tough to me. I definitely have a certain outfit I'll rock with that. What shoes? You said, what shoes do I wear regularly? Man, comfortable ones. I got some Maxes. I got some new 98s, 97s. Those are very comfortable to me. I mean, I had one pair of Jordan, but it was a gift. I got some Adidas. I don't know. I don't know. I just got sneakers. I got some boots. I live up north, so yeah. And see, the shoe I like don't even cost that much. But once I show my shoe size, it's a wrap. Yep. See, look at that. That's too much. Anything past $250 for me, Because I don't value it. I don't buy it. I get a discount, all right, cool. Then I might consider it. The Babeless T45 versus the Saber 2 for fading and blending. That's a good question. They're honestly almost close, like hand in hand when it comes to just fading in itself. Neither of the blades get hot. So it really is like this comparison is so even that other thing you got to start considering other things to see which one you like better. So okay. So they both basically fade the same. So what's the next thing do I care about? How long does this clipper last? How long is the runtime? How long is the charge time? How well does it fit in hand? Sometimes there's going to be stuff even about any product, right? So once it is even, and then that's like your one all be all thing, then you got to go to the next level of like, okay, what's the next thing I care about? What are you, hooping shoes? For a long time, my hooping shoes was the Barclays. Not even gonna lie to you. The Crazy Eights, and Vinsanities. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like a lot of short ankle basketball sneakers. I don't know why this way went to that. A lot of people are getting jacked up because they don't have the right sneakers on. What do you think about the bevel trimmer? Love it. Still use it. I have 2 at the shop. I have 2 at home. So I love them. Innovation wise, I still think that they're really up here. So yeah. Why do you feel Andis doesn't include the 1.5 guard? I think they want that half guard to feel like it's like exclusive. To be honest. Like for them, they're like, well, we created our guards to do this. You should know how to blend a 2 into a 1. I honestly think it kind of teaches you how to use it. The 1 guard that is, but I don't know. Maybe it could be exclusive. I got the 245 trimmer after watching your video. Love your videos, by the way. It made my decision making very easy. Do you recommend adjusting the blades or the hitters out of the box? Mine were hitters out of the box. Now, when I say hitters out of the box, meaning that it was set to a place where I didn't have to do anything at all. Now, you might feel different. You might feel like you want to like adjust it up just a little bit more, or you might want to scale it back. But it all depends on how you cut. I'm not a heavy pressure type of barber. I'm real light, so I can get stuff real close and I'll be okay. But some people can't. They're like, you can be heavy handed. So for me, I didn't have to do anything at all with it. It just works straight out of the box for me. Has anyone used Babeless Tri-Blade? I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look into that. Yeah, no ankle support is probably causing these early Achilles injuries. Yep, very much so. And I ain't even to me, it's like it's so silly. Like I feel like brands are forcing it. I mean, it makes them. I don't know if it makes them more money. I don't know, but I just feel like they didn't switched up. I don't know who started it, but yeah, even Kobe didn't. I think Kobe when he got injured, God rest his soul. I think when he got injured, did he have? It was the ankle. It was the ankle cutters. That's what I call them. Phenom versus T45 Clippers. Oh, Clippers. As is, no adjustments. Not if the Phenoms can't switch out blades or anything like that. Whatever. I mean, that's a healthy comparison. I'm probably going to pick the T45s. More power. What other trimmers are adjustable besides the bevel? I'm not sure, but I know there's brands like internationally that have adjustable tops, like the adjustable blade. Here lately, I barely use 1.5. If a one open is close to a 2, I've been skipping the .5 as well. Dog chops, that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to tell you, once you learn your system to a point, like you can start seeing where you can skip things. Have you tried the Blade and Stone Clipper set? I was thinking about getting them. I have. I have used them. I did a review on them as well. The only thing is that I noticed you might have to switch the blade out because for some reason, I don't know why, but the clipper blade does get hot. The trimmer, I don't think it gets hot as the clipper, but that was the only thing. You said, man, those phenoms are serious business, man. I've been using them for a while now. Yeah, man. I don't know how people don't like them. They're fire to me. I got to get my clipper over comb game together. Yeah, as well as shear work. That's good though. You still got something you can strive for. You know what I mean? This is the time. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't get nothing. I ain't get nothing for Black Friday. Black Friday, all this stuff. I ain't get nothing. But I did tell you something. I did invest into a course. I sure enough did. I invested into a course, something that can help me elevate me and my brand and my business. I did do that. I ain't do no Black Friday shopping. For what? I got everything that I need for real, for real. Now I was letting some stuff go, and I still got some stuff go to let go of for the low. But and that's just me trying to help out, for those that want to get stuff, but at a lower cost. But other than that, I have no, and it has nothing to do with Black Friday. I'm just letting the stuff go because I'm making more room. But yeah, I don't have no need for anything for the holiday or whatever like that. Now, some people are like, well, you ain't go Christmas shopping. Listen, all of that stuff, like I don't do it the typical way, I guess. That's like the best way. But I know, everybody around me is going to be appreciative, but I just do it different. Like somebody I live next to, what they do for holidays in their family is like they go on a cruise. Like they be out for some time. And I think that's kind of dope because you give a different outlook on how this can look. So yeah. He said I haven't bought any tools either. When you set, you're just set, man. Yeah, that's real though. That's real. I mean, of course, I'm always in test mode. I'm nonstop with that. I love it, to be honest. But to feel like I need something, I'm more so in like I do want another camera. I will say that, but I don't need another camera. I got 3 things I'm using right now to get my content, and I definitely think that's enough. But there is a camera I do want. There is. And it's always like once you get it, you feel complete, right? That's cap. Because once I get that and I master that, then it's like, all right, now I master that. Now I want the R50. Then once you get the R50, now I want the FX3. Like it's always going to be something. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I don't buy Jordans. I will rather buy a camera that's $2,000 than buying. For some people, they don't see that value. You see the value in some Jordans, and I'm like, well, I'd rather spend $2,000 over here than $220 over here. That's how it goes. I've been looking into better combs, like carbon fiber combs. You know what? That's a good kind of topic to talk about because carbon fiber combs, right? I remember when I first got into like barbering. That was like one of the first combs I got. I didn't like how stiff they were. I didn't like it just wasn't flexible enough. And there's certain combs. I should do a video on this. There are certain combs that every barber loves, but nobody talks about it. So I think I should do a video on that, like type of combs to get. Because I have all different types of combs, but there's one comb that it It never misses. And look at that. That just gave me an idea. I keep my book on me, y'all. I keep my book on me. All the OGs gonna know exactly what kind of comb I'm talking about too. No, not no. No. No, I don't know if you meant to misspell that, but I can't say it. What course did you buy? Also, I'm not sure if you saw the earlier message, but I'm newer to the channel. What is this channel all about? Mikhail, I appreciate you tuning in to my channel. What this is all about is I'm a barber. I do product reviews, and I like to go live every Sunday to do more of an in-depth, have a real interaction with the barbers that watch my content and have any questions on the stuff that I use, stuff I haven't used, stuff y'all want to see, more and more of. And also, I also talk about barber life, the business side of things, so you can really get a good hold on what is really a necessity for you and your business. And if you are a person that's taking this barbering thing serious, what's also very, very important for you and your brand, how you should approach things, how you shouldn't approach things, what you should invest in, what you shouldn't invest in. Like, it's really, really up to you. I'm just the type of person that I like to give you an option to say, hey, you know what? He did a good review on this product. It seems like something I can rock with. It works with the hair textures that I use throughout the shop, throughout the day. So I don't mind grabbing that. Or you're gonna be like, nah, I ain't feeling it. Either way, I like to give, I like to do videos to give you that option. But that's kind of like that in a nutshell. But I also give some other information about your brand. Like, what are the things that you're investing into? What are your goals for 2026? And not even 2026, like as a year, but what is your goal for December, January, and February? Like, are you doing these things to make sure that you are elevating? The course that I picked up is, honestly, this course has nothing to do with barbering, because I'm trying to expand in certain areas. So for me, like, I did a course on film, photography. I did another course on just YouTube. Just YouTube, has nothing to do with barbering. So for me, this is just me always trying to make sure I elevate. To me, I think it's easier, instead of investing in clippers and trimmers all the time, invest into a class. I guarantee you right now that Barber Josh OP probably has some type of discount code to get into his shear work course. Like, if I was you had the funds for it, I would definitely do it. There's probably stuff out there that you want to do man units, you want to do S&P. If you just want to elevate, no matter what it looks like, there's probably something of that nature right now going on that has a sale. So that's what I invest in majority of the time. If it could help elevate y'all and me, that's what I invest in a nutshell. Love it. That's why I was asking. I was wondering if you're also about the business and investment side of things. So love to hear more about that. Oh yeah, yeah. Very, very much so. Look. Josh OP has 50% off, and it's been going on. I did S&P and decided it's not for me. Respect. See, at least you tried though. At least you tried it though. You don't know until you try. But yeah, 50% off ain't bad. He gonna say the Andis Recon Clipper versus the T45 trimmer. Why y'all do that? Why y'all do that? Those are two different. All right, so for me, respectfully, those two clippers I'm using at two different times. I'm not just going to pick up either or. And I'll probably do a video about that, but because when you say Andis Recon or T45 clipper, when you're doing this, or you know what I mean? This hair texture, or I don't know, like, you got 20 minutes left. Which one you picking? You get what I'm saying? Like, there's more depth to it than just picking either or. To me, I'm really trying to grow my brand. Okay, yeah. You know, this is what I can say because some people will know, some people don't know, but just stay in the know. Let me get the right. Just stay in the know. Reach out to me, Instagram or email. It's the quickest way to contact me, and we can talk about the business side of things because that is something I'm very very serious about when it comes to this. If I told y'all how CTB has gotten to a place of like being on YouTube for 3 to 4 years without even doing a product review to now where I'm at, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's not about the high numbers of subscribers and followers. It's not about that. It's about who knows you, right? Like I'm the type of person. Just to be honest with you, everybody wants. It seems like some people will like all the barbers to know who they are. But I'm the type of person I like to know. I like all the brands to know who I am. So there's millions of barbers. There's 100 brands. So that's the type of person I am. You get what I'm saying? So, and it has done some wonders for me. I just meant, what would you pick up first with no hesitation? Probably the T45 clippers. I'm going to DM you as well. Okay, respect. Starting to realize haircuts isn't everything. Learning not to be more personal. So any videography or photography courses you recommend? Full-time filmmaking. Let me see. This is just one of them, honestly. Full-time filmmaker. And I will send you a link. I'll send you a link because I'm definitely I get something from it. I think I get some kickback, to be honest. And why would I not want kickback if you will want kickback too? I could be wrong, but I'll send you the link either way. But full-time filmmaker is oh my goodness. How much is this? See, nah, man. Where was this deal when I got on here? This is the moment where I feel like responding and screenshotting this. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how much I pay for that, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Learning to be more personal. Sorry. Oh, you're good. So yeah, just reach out to me, and we'll go from there. But look, y'all, I'm gonna get going. I got a few things to do. And me and the wife, we gotta get into the word tonight. We asked a few friends over. We had a game night and all that jazz. Had a healthy topic, and there's some things I would like to go over, with the wife. So before we take it down, I want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. Y'all have a good night. Reach out to me. Like I said, I'm not a hard person to reach. You can ask anybody that has ever contacted me. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. If you don't mind, Mikhail, reach out to me, Instagram or email, and I'll send it to you. I promise I will. I promise I will. So y'all have a good night, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna get going. Y'all be blessed. And it's that time of the year. Y'all know it's about to get crazy for me.